into a hostile environment, what do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll go to the ground. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Dropping back, it's Reed. Quarterback extends the play. Finds the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Their performance in SEC play last year was forgettable. They'd love to make it memorable this time around.
I love when Reese uses the phrases like forgettable, which means it was awful, not very good, okay? So they're looking for a bounce back. They've been selling this program all offseason. They've been trying to bring in new additions. They've been trying to create some juice, Palmer. Now they got to go out and do it.
I think they realized, too, a year ago they weren't as talented as some of their opponents, but they also gave some games away. And they've got to be better in critical down and distances in big moments when they get into these SEC conference games this season.
Looking to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires complete on the crosser. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. And the Aggies are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. How long have the Aggies been fishing for jumbo plays like that one?
Just dying for it. They just want high-flying offense. They want fun. They want excitement. They had it back in the day with Johnny Manziel. Been searching for those big-time plays, that big-time offense since that point.
They'll give it to the back. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Off play action on first down. Skips away from pressure. It's complete to the right. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team, because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, and buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field. Just so hard to stop as opposed to a guy that just stands in the pocket and you know exactly where he's going to be every single play.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
Scanning the field, it's Reed. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. Quick strike in the air for the score.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the big fella in the end zone. He's going to find a hole. He's going to find an opening. That guy's, you got to trust him. Not going to throw it up and let him make a play like he did right there.
Looking for the time with the extra point. And he made the extra point without problem. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone. It's Cobb. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Using his legs, it's Cobb. Breaks into the open. The 50. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Auburn. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Fires to the big fella. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on first down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge gain down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, break tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties. They keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
It's a build, bro. Easy pick, man.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Back to throw, it's Reed. He's got it on the run. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score.
He better not jump these crossings. Oh, he's running.
I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. And he's not going to take the touchback. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. He'll do it himself. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter.
Killing me underneath. They did not get their zone.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. There he goes. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important to their responsibilities.
Pulls it in. It's Robinson. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the inside. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Finds his man. It's Simmons. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Direct snap. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And his offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line.
Deep shot for the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Turn around and look for the
You
ball.
see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete. They should keep trying this as the game goes on.
The Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Appreciate it, bro.
These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Dave.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it
I hate
after
they
the
took
game and
it.
go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
And it'll come
I'm
out.
about to bench one of y'all linebackers in a minute.
The Texas
You're
A&M
right.
offense is back on the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Texas A&M going up tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Tigers bringing the heat the way Andre Bruce did back in the day.
Yeah, and they just find those big, nasty, strong, physical guys that can eat up the line of scrimmage and get after quarterbacks. It's one of the staples of these Auburn teams all throughout the years.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Jay Crawford.
Finally, a defense looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been
Thank
up and
you,
down
Jay.
the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
He'll try to field the punt and bring it back.
You're killing me,
Not
kid.
able to pop the big
Maybe
return,
Nick's
but they've
gonna
got
get
the
on the
ball
bench.
back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been fun.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, touchdown Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Kramer. I imagine he's going to get an
dude, come on.
the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. To the air, it's Reed. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Wants to go up top on first down. Going for it all. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. He makes the catch. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
Now on first down from the 43. To the air on first down. Finds him in all alone. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Your dude glitch out, or did you try to use him at the last minute?
They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. To the air. It's Reed. Might be looking to run. Fires on the move. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for room, it's Robinson. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Rushes on him. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
Really nice 3rd down sudden defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing incompletion, setting up 4th.
That is no good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns and 21 points. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
About the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Looking downfield on first down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Trying to take it back. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Looking to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. One-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game.
Home field can't be like that.
Defense did a better job making a play.
That was right down the middle.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Running back searching for a hole. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. The play action fake. And the pass is knocked away, incomplete, but that defensive play is not going to stand. They were a little too rough on the quarterback. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man, it's Reed. Shoots it to the left. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here at back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Unloads it left.
He dropped it.
He's got it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They want to throw it. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Aggies. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ball game.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. So here comes the Auburn offense. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like,
come on,
just
man.
get
Let's go to work.
when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They just handed the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No sir, no mas, get it together.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Timeout called by the defense.
I wasn't gonna do you like that, bro.
As they'll make some adjustments. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. With the catch, it's Coleman. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the
Needed
sticks
that.
at the
The
first
field goal
down.
kicking ain't been good.
You talk about taking the wind out of a crowd. A 4th down conversion will do that.
Yeah, they were jacked up in here, excited. The fans get loud, rush the passer, and how about the conversion? The big 4th down conversion here in the 3rd quarter to give yourself some life in a tight ball game.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Rides to the back. Fouls through the defense. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
He fires one deep over the middle. Brings it down on the right side. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have
and that one is picked up in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
And that's a great job by the defender there, back in his own end. He knew he had to make a play. He jumped the route, caught it, and he takes it all the way back. Forget flipping the field. How about scoring a touchdown?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Craver. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. To the air, it's Reed. Got a man, it's Wilson. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Throwing on the run. Wide open, he makes the catch. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Wants to throw on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. And he makes the catch at the 10. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
A first down run on the doorstep. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He wants to change this route. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one.
I couldn't hear you,
They'd
bro.
love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's got it on the move. Oh, it's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And how about the QB? We haven't seen it all game long, man. Nice job coming up big in a big moment in the 4th quarter. He says, nobody there, takes off, does it with his feet, and gets the first down.
This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Makes a pass to Marker. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this.
Oh, a lot of space. He's at the 30. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, it was explosive, but shoot, Reese could have run through that hole. I mean, it was wide open. He didn't have to break anybody's ankles. He didn't have to run through tackles. I mean, just great blocking up front and horrible defense.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. On the run, it's Henderson. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. To give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. To the ground with the back. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Well, you don't see this very often. So much for fighting until the bitter end as they'll take the un-victory formation.
What is that?
After not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee.
That's a nice job by this defense, getting in the backfield quick. They got in there so fast, anticipating pass on 3rd and long, but they reacted so well to the run, get the tackle for a loss, and now probably going to force the punt here.
Oh, they're trying to trick him. It's a fake. And it worked if he can get the first down. Ball's out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Returners don't get many shots,
Oh, yeah,
right?
good game,
they
bro.
only get a few shots a game. They want to maximize it. You're not going to get any shots if you don't secure the football. You got to take care of the football, big fella.